What's up, trainers? Welcome to Season 2 of the Great League. In this edition, I will be featuring my first set of the season, running with two Psychic-type Pokemons for your entertainment as I race to a 5-0 lead and capturing a special reward Pokemon at the end of this set. So do watch till the end to find out what it is. Now back to this team I have assembled. The choice to use two Psychic-type Pokemons is really down to the versatility of the charge moves. I mean, just look at the plethora of charge moves that Mew has access to. It is mind-boggling. But what this does is add a level of unpredictability during PvP battles. So with Mew, I am running Shadow Claw, followed by Bulldoze to take on the likes of Registeel, Melmetal, Bastiodon, and even Probopass, and Thunderbolt to take on the likes of Azumarill and Skarmory. And if you look at the IVs on my Mew, it is nowhere near perfect, but it works, as you will soon see. Up next is Hypno. Hypno also has access to a large pool of charge moves. Not as many as Mew though, but enough to keep your opponents guessing. So with Hypno, I am running Confusion with Fire Punch as backup against the Steel types and Shadow Ball for more neutral coverage. Last but not least is Azumarill, running on Bubble, Ice Beam, and Play Rough. I know everyone has one, but Azumarill is much needed here to cover against the very common Altaria and Dark types like Umbreon. So without further ado, let's get on with the battles. First up, we are facing off with Altaria. Now I will be leading with Mew throughout this set of 5 battles. The rationale behind it is Mew's unpredictability. Switching into Mew midway actually takes away the element of surprise, as your opponent would know that you have a charge move that they are going to be weak to. Plus the fact that Mew is squishy, so having 2 shields up front helps to protect it if necessary. For this first match, I was still using Wild Charge from Season 1. As you may know, Wild Charge now charges faster and hits harder, but it also has a guaranteed debuff utility added to it that brings down its defense by 2 stages. Anyway, we will be changing it right after this match. So as Mew goes down in its weakened state from Dragon Breath, we're gonna bring in Azumarill here to counter Altaria. This should be a Sky attack coming in. Oh, but it's a Dragon Pulse, and it doesn't do much. He switches out to Registeel. We have switch advantage here. So we're gonna bring in Hypno to counter Registeel. He's able to build up to his charge attack. We're gonna shield up the first one. It is a Focus Blast. And we are building up to a Fire Punch. This is where Hypno comes in very handy, able to counter Registeel with fire. He shields and is able to get to its second Focus Blast. With no shields left, Hypno is tanky enough to absorb that Focus Blast as we build up to our second Fire Punch. Registeel is equally tanky, and now it is a race to the charge move. In comes the third Focus Blast. It doesn't take out Hypno yet. We are able to build up to a third Fire Punch, and this should take out Registeel with just a sliver of health left. He brings in Stung Fist. This is an electric ground type Pokemon. We are dishing out Ice Beam from Azumarill. Takes out a chunk of health. He's able to get to his charge move. It should be an electric type. Yes, it is the Discharge. Doesn't take out Azumarill yet, and we are able to get up to another Ice Beam. And it takes out Stung Fist. In comes Altaria. We are able to get up to another Ice Beam, and this should finish the job. On to our second match, and we have since changed Mew's charge move from Wild Charge to Side Shock just to test it out. We are up against Blastoise, which is a mono water typing Pokemon, so not having an electric move here is a bummer, but we are able to get to Side Shock fairly quickly. Still trying to get a hang of dishing it out. He shields, and it should be able to get to his charge move first. This should be a Hydro Cannon coming in. We are going to have to shield this, otherwise it will take out Mew. And now we are dishing out our second Side Shock. He lets it through and is able to build up to its second Hydro Cannon. So we're going to let this through and bring in Azumarill to farm up energy here. He's able to get to his third Hydro Cannon. So we're going to let this through, since Azumarill is also a water typing Pokemon. We have farmed up a lot of energy here. He brings in Victory Bell, so we're going to dish out Ice Beam on it. So we are expecting a shield on Victory Bell and preparing to swap Hypno in, as Confusion would just tear through a grass type like a piece of paper. And he swaps in Forrestress. Forrestress is a Bug and Steel type Pokemon, so Fire Punch would have sufficed, but we went for the Shadow Ball instead. It still will deal decent damage, and we are able to build up to another Fire Punch, and this should be enough to take out Forrestress. With a sliver of health left, Victory Bell will come back in and take out Hypno, and we'll bring back Azumarill. With one shield left, we are able to survive this Leaf Tornado and build up to an Ice Beam, and this will take out Victory Bell, and we have the second game. Okay, on to our third match, and we are up against Umbreon. This is not a good matchup, as both Mew and Hypno are weak to Dark types. Well, this is the risk we take for running this lineup, and that is why we have Azumarill here to face off with Umbreon. Hopefully he stays in the game as long as possible. It is a last resort coming in, and we are letting it through. Last resort is a normal type charge attack, so it does some neutral damage to Azumarill. We are able to get our Play Rough out. He doesn't shield, and it does super effective. Looks like another last resort is coming in, and we are still going to let that through. And he swaps in Skarmory. We are able to get to Ice Beam. This should do some neutral damage. We are just about to be able to switch out as well, right before he gets to Sky Attack. So we bring in Hypno here and shield for the Sky Attack. And now we're going to build up to Fire Punch. He's able to get to another Sky Attack. That's how fast Skarmory is able to charge up. It does some neutral damage, and we are able to get to our Fire Punch now. He lets it through, and down goes Skarmory. He brings back Umbreon. And if this is a foul play, it will take out Hypno. We're going to let this through and bring back Azumarill just in time for Play Rough. He should shield this. He does. And we are building up to an Ice Beam here. This should take out Umbreon. And let's see what is his last Pokemon. It is an Azumarill. So we're not going to let him farm us down. We're going to switch over to Mew. He's able to get to his charge attack. Most probably an Ice Beam, so we're going to shield this. And we are able to get to Thunderbolt now. He should shield. Oh, he doesn't. It does super effective. We're trying to get to a Thunderbolt again. He must shield now. He does. And he's able to get to his charge move. It's a Hydro Pump. And he takes out Mew. We bring back Azumarill, racing to Ice Beam. And this should be the third game in a bag. On to our fourth match. And we are up against Ampharos. Ampharos is an electric type Pokemon. So this is quite an even matchup. It is just about who's able to get to his charge move first. And we do. We have since changed Mew's charge move from Psyshock to Thunderbolt, as you have seen in the previous match. So we're going to shield up here and preserve as much health on Mew as possible. Also to prevent a possible Azumarill Ampharos face-off. Looks like we're going to have to shield up again. If Ampharos were to shield again, we are looking to switch out to Hypno to absorb the next Thunder Punch coming in. And just in the nick of time. So we are looking to farm down Ampharos and build up some energy on Hypno. Ampharos goes down and he brings in a Alolan Sandslash. So Fire Punch is not going to do much, and we are gunning for Shadow Ball here. It does a decent amount of damage. I'm happy with that. He's able to get to its charge move. Hypno should go down here as the health is already quite low. It is an Ice Punch. Hypno goes down and we are looking to bring in Azumarill. He switches out to Grovyle. Grovyle is a grass type Pokemon that evolves from Trico and evolves into Sceptile. So he's going to take that Ice Beam. Doesn't take out Grovyle yet. We just missed that switch. So Azumarill is going to take a ton of damage from this Leaf Blade, but not enough to take it out. So Alolan Sandslash will be coming back. He gets to his charge move. Should be another Ice Punch. Still not able to take out Azumarill. We are able to get to our Ice Beam. Will this be enough? Come on. No, just a couple more bubbles. And yes, we've got the fourth game. On to our fifth and final match. And we are up against Azumarill. This is a positive matchup for us, as we are building up to our Thunderbolt. Let's see if she shields. She does. And we're going to shield up here as well. Looking to see if she's going to make the switch. No, she's staying in the game. So we're going to dish out this Thunderbolt again. She shields again. So both shields are down. We're looking to shield up here as well. as Mew is quite squishy. We are able to get to our third Thunderbolt. This should do super effective damage on Azumarill. Not enough to take it down yet. And she's able to get to another Ice Beam, I believe. Almost takes out Mew, and one bubble and Mew is down. So we're gonna bring in our Azumarill, farming up for energy here. She brings in Wish Cash. So we're gonna go for Ice Beam, as Play Rough would not do more damage than Ice Beam and it takes up more energy. This should be a Mud Bomb coming in. There is no reason for Wish Cash to build up to a Blizzard, as Azumarill would resist that. So it's better off for Wish Cash to Mud Bomb away, slowly chipping off at Azumarill's health. We're gonna go for another Ice Beam, but not before another Mud Bomb comes in. This is gonna bring Azumarill's health really low. Okay, this should be the final nail in the coffin for Wish Cash. It goes down. She brings in a Alolan Muk. We're gonna dish out another Ice Beam. And looking to switch over to Hypno here to prevent Alolan Muk from farming on Azumarill. She gets to a charge move. If this is a Dark Pulse, it will take out Hypno, but no, it's an Acid Spray. We are able to get to our Shadow Ball. Will this be enough? Yes! It takes out Alolan Muk and with no health left on Hypno. So that's it. All 5 games in this set. Alright, this brings us to the end of our first set in Season 2. I hope you have enjoyed watching a double Psychic team in action. Do you have a Mew or a Hypno, and will you consider using them together? Let me know in the comments below. Now we can go check out the special reward as promised. It is going to be a Metagross. This is an awesome Pokemon, so don't forget to use a Peanut Berry to double up on the candies. Just as a heads up, I will be building an all-Shadow Pokemon team with a Shadow Metagross to battle in this season's Great League. So if you are keen to know whether a Shadow Metagross can carry its weight in the Great League, do subscribe and be notified when that video comes out. In the meantime, keep improving your game and I'll see you in the next one.